Hey everyone, when it comes to freshwater fishing in British Columbia, the most popular species that everyone is familiar with is definitely the rainbow trout. And rainbow trout actually comes in many different kinds, and they can differ in the size, the shape, the type of food that they eat. And these differences are actually products of adaptation to a particular environment over millions of years. So for example, the rainbow trout that you catch in one particular river can be quite different to a rainbow trout that you catch in another river. So one population can be fish eaters, while the other one can primarily be insect eaters. And because of the different types of food that they eat, the fish eaters can be quite big, whereas the insect eaters can be quite small. So in British Columbia, there are several different types of rainbow trout that are stocked, raised at hatcheries and stocked in different lakes. These include Trout rainbow trout, Manique rainbow trout, Blackwater rainbow trout, and Fraser Valley rainbow trout. These four types of rainbow trout can look quite different from each other. And here's McIsaac from the Freshwater Fisheries Society of BC to show you how to tell them apart.
Typical Blackwater, heavy spotting right from the posterior to the anterior end, and some spotting below the lateral line. You'll even see it heavier a lot of times in some lakes. And this fish is a no-mark fish. It's just a year class indication.
And big spots too.
And big black spots. And you see they're a fairly husky fish. He's quite thick. Typical Manique fish. Very little spotting, especially in the front end of the fish to the dorsal. You see there's some spots, more spots near the posterior end. Virtually no spotting below the lateral line. Typical Manique, the pink cheeks also in that light pink stripe is very evident with Manique too.
And a longer, more slender fish.
This here is a Fraser Valley rainbow, and we know that for sure because it's got a right max clip right there where my finger is. You can see that fin's been cut off. But it's typical even spotting front to back to the lateral line. Fairly chunky little fish.
In spring 2012, I had the opportunity to film some of the different projects that the Freshwater Fisheries Society of BC has been doing over the years. In case you don't already know, the Freshwater Fisheries Society of BC is responsible for raising trout at 5 different hatcheries and stocking them into hundreds of different lakes across this province, so you can enjoy catching them. So when you buy a freshwater fishing license, part of that money actually goes to society to improve the fisheries that we enjoy. Out of all the projects that we looked at, 2 of them are actually science studies that are looking into improving the angling experience. So one of them was exploring a new strain of rainbow trout from Carp Lake to see how well it performs among other species such as northern pike minnow and red-side shiners. And the second study was looking at the catchability of different strains of rainbow trout. For example, how well does a trout perform when it's being fought on the line, and what is catch and release mortality. And by looking at the differences between the strains, we can figure out which strain we should stock at the particular lake. So you can check out both videos by simply clicking on the right now. And for more information on the society, you can visit their YouTube channel at youtube.com/gofishbc and make sure to subscribe to it.